Celebrating 25 years of media excellence, our digital address is GA0992539. I am Na Ajele Doku with Joy News Interactive here on your most credible news source, Joy News on your digital TV. The show is also live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. Join the conversation on WhatsApp on 0540109009. Welcome to the show. Now let's move to our very first story. Ghana ended 2019 with a total debit stock of 218 billion Ghana cedis, according to the Bank of Ghana's December Summary of Financial and Economic Data. This was released after the Monetary Policy Committee met this week to review the health of the economy. The meeting was also to make a decision that is likely to influence the cost of credit in the country, as well as some drastic measures to help reduce the impact of the COVID-19 on the economy. The 280 billion Ghana cedis total debit stock puts the country's debt to a GDP ratio of 63.0%. This is far lower than what the IMF had projected for the country. You have been reacting to this on our social media platforms, so let's go to Facebook and read some of your comments. Naisa says, JJ Kufuor, Mills and Mahama put together is 122 billion. Opana alone added 96 billion in just 3 years with nothing to show as achievements. Congratulations, President Kufuor. You beat the record and your name must enter the Guinness record as the worst government debtor in the history of Ghana. Bafor says they will still come out with World Bank figures to deceive the populace that Ghana is the fastest growing economy in the world. Men in black stealing from men in Chaliwote. Victor says, well, laughing out loud, generations unborn are even in debt. It's just sad. Yamin says, yeah, the economy self is sick. Okay, yeah, the economy self is sick. Well, that's what he's trying to do. Osei Kwame says, this means that we're going to have about 240 billion by the end of 2020. The money is here, we shall not borrow. And Ismaila says, ha ha ha, we have the men and they are indeed working. MacLeod says, thanks to you, our leaders. And Mohammed says, and they are still borrowing. And okay, that's in Arabic. He says, Mother Ghana, we have the men indeed. And those are comments coming on Ghana's debt stock, GDP looking at 63%. You can also go to our Facebook page at Joy News on TV and comment and let us know what you think. Yanni says, which period? Let's know. Prince Mill says, oh, Ghana, so when will this end? Danny White comes with Ghana for sale. Jay Stalin says, so what actually is the NPP and the Akufo-Addo asking 4 more years for? Nothing seems to be working for them. Now let's move away from our GDP and let's focus on something else. And earlier today, President Akufo-Addo led the clergy to God in prayers for total cleansing of the country. Well, you've also been reacting to this on Facebook as well, so let's read some of your comments. Now, Evers JP says 2 meters intervals, and that's the best. And Mary Lee comes with amen. Gideon says, God forgive us and deliver us from this pandemic. Amen to that, Gideon. Gifty Mami says, prayers is not politics, so I don't know why Ghanaians always lack knowledge. Here in Germany, everyone is supporting the CDU to fight the virus, even though they are not for the party. Mustafa says, Mr. President, NIA mass registration is ongoing. Go and stop them before you come to pray. Jennifer Ampoma says, oh God, our help in ages past, our hopes for years to come. Dear Lord, hear our prayer. Yes, amen to that. The battle is the Lord's. God will see us through this trying moment. Thank you, Mr. President. Thanks to all fathers of the land. And Julian Adum says, amen and amen. Yah Oba says, may this not last on our land. Amen. And Atta says, oh Lord, hear our humble prayers. And amen to that. Maxwell Tufo said, God bless you, Mr. President. Julian says, Lord, let heaven speak on our behalf. Captain says, Captain of Israel's host. Yes. Pierre says, Amen. And Victoria comes in with, Lord, hear our cry for help. Kofi Rocky says, Nane Kufuado, you are a good leader. I know the good Lord will hear your mission. And Okoro says, my president has done it again. God, please save us. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Gladys Owusu comes in with Amen. And those are comments geared towards the president's breakfast prayer this morning. Edward Brown says, so these political parties will get money to print party t-shirts and paraphernalia for 2020 elections, but can't get share free sanitizers and face masks. My fellow citizens, please refuse any party t-shirts if they can't give you free sanitizers now. Hashtag free sanitizers now, or no party posters and t-shirts. Big Gal says, I don't know why we Africans are so religious, yet still things doesn't seem to be going right for us. Like our kind who are more developed and advanced and aren't religious. Someone enlighten me, please. Alex says, I am in tears. God save our people. Have mercy on humanity and my motherland, Ghana. May whoever that will play politics with this never see the day of time. Protect Ghana and protect the world in Jesus' mighty name. And he comes with Amen. Hene says, Massa, make available the money which you and your ministers are saying different things. Make efforts with little prayers. Haj says, so what's different from what you are doing now and that of the churches and mosques? Those are the comments on the president's breakfast prayer meeting this morning. Those are your comments on Facebook. You also go to our Facebook page, Joy News on TV, and let's know what you think. And for more information. Meanwhile, Information Minister has announced that Ghana's case count of the novel coronavirus has risen to 9. Posting on Twitter, Kojo Pronkrumah said the cases were confirmed overnight. What he said, COVID-19 update. Unfortunately, we have confirmed 2 more cases overnight. Ghana's case count is now at 9. Health services are still managing all suspected and confirmed cases well. Those were his comments on Twitter this morning. Now, health authorities said they received another report from the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research on March 18, indicating 2 more confirmed cases from the Greater Accra region. Both are imported cases. One is a 56-year-old man, a Ghanaian, who traveled back to Ghana from a trip from the UK about a week ago. The other is a 33-year-old Ghanaian who returned to Accra from a conference in UAE. Both cases are receiving treatment in isolation. The Ghana Health Service, as GHS, said on its website. You have been reacting to this on Facebook as well, so let's read some of your comments. Seth Nyako says, the way this government is massaging this case, I won't be surprised it's more than what we're hearing, because it's like we're playing with this era of deadly disease. Phyllis says, Lord have mercy. Is the government really serious at all about this coronavirus thing? He is still thinking it's a joke, right? Because I just don't get it all. Gosh. Janet says, oh my goodness, this is really getting out of hand. Please, let's advise ourselves by staying indoors. David says, please, so how did we come by these 2 cases? Were they imported also? Well, like I read earlier on, it was imported. We are joking too much with this thing. Oh, can't government lock down the whole country to prevent this thing from further spreading? Max says, if our authorities don't start catching people who make contacts with infected persons and isolate them by force, these increments will start jumping soon. That self-quarantine obviously won't work. Simon says, this is very, very serious and getting out of hand. Ghanaians should be made to stay indoors like Italy to avert further spread of the pandemic. Sunkwa says, God will surely see us through. Jennifer Texan says, please let add locations I beg your pardon, to where the victims are. Others are doing that, keeping it from us won't help. Hasim says, God save us. Felix says, and yet NIA is still gathering crowds, shaking my head. Papi says, the storm is just beginning. Faith says, Father in heaven, help us. Cecilia says, oh God, help us all. And Chris says, very sad. Those are your comments coming on the update on the COVID-19. DK Moses says, are we safe? So nothing can be done about this coronavirus, Abi? God of heaven, listen to the plight of the poor. Where are the scientists? Wake up, or wake up. It is now your turn. You also tell us how important you are than other professions. Prove to the young ones that still have interest to become scientists. Yawamel says, so they are waiting for it to hit 300 before they declare lockdown and halt everything. It's sad why up till now they won't close everything, let everything halt, so we stay indoors for like a month to see all as well. I'm just looking at how they will trace contacts when the numbers hit 30, God forbid. It's sad how they find delight in declaring the positive cases, but not putting any measures to halt every operation. God save us all. And those are your comments coming on the update of COVID-19. As of now, we stand the numbers at 9 infected people. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll do more on JoyNews Interactive.